Yo, what's going on? My name is Kaz, one of the hosts of Outback. Right now, we're joined with another episode of Outback Interviews. We just had a great performance from this artist. I need to let y'all know she is very, very talented. Can you let people know your name?
Hi, my name is Jen, or Jen of the Cosmos.
Okay. My first question is, how old are you, and how did you come up with your name?
I am 25, and I came up with my name because my first name is Genesis, and Genesis means the beginning. And I was very into astrology at the time, so Jen of the Cosmos means like the beginning of the universe.
Okay. I kind of like that kind of vibe because it's kind of like it's spacey and it kind of go with your music as well. But I also heard your rap and stuff. People on Outback, they're really only going to get to hear the song you did. But I really want them to go and tune into your other music because I feel like you have a lot of good songs, and especially hearing it. We just did like a little hot box. Got fried. Yeah, they listen to some of the music, the vibey. I fuck with it. Where did you grow up from? Like where are you from? What area?
So I'm from a lot of places because I moved around a lot in Philly. I'm originally from Uptown, so Mount Airy, and then I moved to the county. So I'm from Darby, PA,
Okay.
pretty
You
much.
from Darby, PA?
Yeah,
Okay. So
it's like near
growing up in
69th Street,
so
if you don't know.
like around for people not from the Biddy or from the city, 69th Street was kind of like it's kind of like hood shopping district.
Yes,
That's what you want to
exactly.
call it, the hood shopping district.
From over there.
Right. So growing up around there, was there like people in the music scene that you were like getting involved with that kind of influenced you to start doing your own creative work?
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, like growing up in the county is how I met most of the people that I ended up being in stoner with, like all my friends. In middle school and in high school, we was all either in choir or on the band, like in the band or doing something music related. So I feel like through that, we just ended up joining forces.
Okay. I like that. So it's kind of like y'all grew up together then. It's
Facts.
not on the sense of like, oh, we
Yeah.
just got here, we
Yeah.
music. No, this
Some
is
of us, and then I also think that like stoner is such like an evolving type of collective that like there are a lot of us that we haven't grown up with, but that we've met along our journey,
right.
and we just align with in a way so that it doesn't make sense for us not to create together.
Can you tell us a little bit more about Stoner Worldwide? Like just the whole everything
Yeah,
behind it, what it
of
is, who
course.
the members are.
So Stoner is my collective. It is the vehicle through which I create music, and it's basically a couple, maybe like 10 of us all together. I don't know. Like,
10 of y'all?
I don't know if it's 10, but it's a lot of us. It's me, Chris or Man,
Okay.
Zombie, Aliko, Igama, Miguel or Eugene Stoner,
Okay.
and who else we got? And a couple other niggas too. But yeah, but yeah,
A couple other niggas just boosting my shit.
honestly, like the family is large for real, and the vision
Right.
is huge, and I feel like I said, it's all like ever evolving and ever changing.
Right.
And I feel like that is the way that I came to be comfortable to start creating music in a more consistent way
Right. So
through
that
like my community type
like
shit.
meeting people like them. I always say
Yeah,
like
facts.
me being an artist myself, right? I always say you get the best experience working with other people who have their own individual creative minds.
Yes.
You can't beat that. And the fact that you have like a big group of not I don't know that everyone's an artist, but I'm sure everyone does their own thing and plays their own roles that make it to what it is. So I feel like y'all can go really, really far. Y'all sit together and keep your heads in the right place.
Thank you. Me too. I have so much like faith in the potential that I see.
Right.
Being as like one of the older members of the group, I have such like a maternal feeling for everybody in the group,
So you the
and so
mom?
maybe, maybe
See the
so.
mom of the group?
I'm the
Can,
auntie.
can we
I
get
mean,
the auntie?
maybe.
Okay, I was about to get a conjoined concisus from the whole field of people right here. She the auntie of the group or the mom?
Yes.
The
Yes.
auntie?
The auntie or the mom?
If she's like my big sis, auntie, like she all of them. She all the woman roles in your
I'm
life.
cracking
She a
up.
mom, she a aunt, she's a nurturer. She's a
Okay.
nurturer for sure.
See, we talked a little bit. See, that nurturing side came from you being around the kids,
Yep,
dealing with
exactly.
the
You
young
already know.
people. Do you feel like that is like also kind of like helping you get more comfortable being doing the music scene as well? Because you know, being someone who is nurturing, being someone compassionate, you have to be around people a lot.
Yeah,
People
for
will
sure.
always come to you.
Yeah. I feel like I'm actually really like awkward socially,
Really?
but I am comfortable performing to a certain extent because I kind of been doing it all my life. Whether it was choir, I was like in theater when I was younger and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like I am comfortable in front of a camera, sometimes more so than I am in one-on-one reaction, like interactions with people and
Right.
shit.
I'm more of an intimate type of interactor as well.
Yeah.
Like I'm not really good at real big gatherings. I feel
Right.
like I can do it
Right.
if need be, but I'd rather, you know.
Right.
Going on that question, you keep bringing up your age, but you don't look your age at all. Really, I thought you were way young. I was like 21.
Really?
No bullshit.
21?
No bullshit.
Okay. Thank you.
But they're going off of that. At what age did you discover your passion for music, and when did you start making music?
I don't know. Like I said, I've always been a performer to an extent, whether it be like school or just like performing for my mom and shit like that.
Right.
So I feel like I've been writing all my life, and I've been writing music all my life to a certain extent as well. But I think I started taking it more seriously after I dropped out of college, and I decided that I was going to take like my artistic ideas more seriously, like as like maybe a career type
Right.
job
Was
instead
that
of just
the
a hobby.
was that the leap for you to say, okay, maybe I should drop out of college because that's what I did. Really, I was in college. I was actually taking like a business course. I had like 5 business classes and a language. I was learning Japanese, failing
Okay.
everything. But my cousin called me. He said, "Yo, I have an opportunity to come out to Cali and work on music." There was no way I was turning it down. You know what I'm saying? So
For me, it was like, it was during the pandemic.
okay,
I was a political science major.
okay,
I did not want to do that. And it became like, once the pandemic happened, I was pretty much to the point where like, I'm not about to keep doing this shit. Like, I'm going to drop out. Like, it wasn't about if I was going to do music or whatever. I was just going to drop out regardless. So I had to like, I always knew that I wanted to do art,
right,
but I didn't know if it was a viable career source. And at this point, I don't really care if it is. Like,
right.
I have my day job, and then I pursue my artistic pursuits any other time that I'm not working my day job. So it's like, yeah, that's pretty much how I came to, like, it was pretty much no other choice. Like, I had to do art because I love it.
Right. I feel the same way. It's like it's something drawing you to it.
Facts. Like, yeah, I'm not going to be happy doing nothing else.
Facts. So I have another question just stemming off from the music and your creative side. What are some artists besides your great collective that you have here who inspired your music? And do you have any personal figures in your life growing up that encouraged you to continue doing music?
Okay, I like this question. Okay, so other artists that inspire my music would probably be Earl Sweatshirt, Mike,
Mike?
Live.
Mike?
Yeah,
Who's Mike?
Mike from New York.
I don't
He's
know.
a rapper. You got tap in with Mike.
Put me on.
He's really good.
You gotta put me on the music. I'm so out of the loop.
If you like Earl, you said you like Earl, so you
like
probably
Earl.
like Mike too.
Okay.
So yeah, them two, Live, so many other people, honestly.
Right.
Like, of course, like Erykah Badu
That's a
and
goat.
shit like that.
She's a goat.
But also like Paramore and like Pierce the Veil, not in like a like sound wise way, but in like the way my writing style has developed.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of artists.
So they contribute to the style of music that you make now. So
yeah.
What would you consider your style of music?
I don't really know. Like, when people ask me am I a singer or rapper, I don't really know what to say. I feel like when I first started doing music, I was singing more.
Yeah.
It's probably leaning to the rap side more so. I would say, I don't know, like alternative, if anything, like alternative rap, alternative,
That's understandable.
whatever you call it.
You know what I tell people when people ask me that? I feel like it's a hard question, right? Because you said you do so many different things.
Yeah.
So I like to just say I'm an artist.
Right, exactly.
I create.
Especially if you feel like you're experimental, like we were talking about, like being experimental, like it's hard to pinpoint. And if I do pinpoint it, then niggas gonna expect me to do one thing, and I'm not gonna always do one thing.
Right. I feel like one things get boring.
Exactly.
One thing is so boring. Like I said, people refer to me as like Juice World, and I really don't want to be referred to that. It's just how my voice sounds and how I made music my whole life. I grew up listening to those type of artists, so I always say like, I don't want to be labeled in a box of where I have to make this type of music all the time, or I'm not going to eat.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I love the audience that I've been able to gain, and the people that have come to me, like, who watch me now and listen to everything that I do, is that they don't really want me to be in a box. They love when I step outside the comfort zone, and I feel like artists should do that more, just because stepping outside your comfort zone, it opens so many different doors for you. Like, me doing this type of different type of music, experimental shit, I've had the chance to model.
Yeah.
I never thought I was gonna model before ever in my life. It was in Love Park, which is crazy.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
That's tough. I feel like with art, like, people can say it's oversaturated, or rap is oversaturated, or female rap is oversaturated. But I think the thing, even if you sound like somebody or you draw references from another artist, all art is indicative of what came before it.
Right.
Like, you just build upon your references. And so what makes it art is the fact that different perspectives are like tapping into the same like consciousness type shit. So I feel like I don't know.
You can't beat it. Just the beauty of making everything that you like that you're doing now is that it came from scratch. And it came from a place of wherever it came from, emotions. Right. Is that art is just so beautiful because it can literally be anything. Like you can't put the word, to me, art in a box.
Period. Yep.
So this is the next question that we have, made by our amazing co-host, Kat. What are some artists you like to collaborate with? Is there any that... What are some artists you like to collaborate with? Is there anywhere you dreamt of performing, like your dream spot?
Some artists?
Yeah, so give me 3.
Okay. 3 artists I've dreamt of collaborating with live. The girl I was talking about.
Right, you put me on to her in the car. I was talking about it.
That's my number 1. No Name.
No Name is she's good. That's a good one. That's a real good one.
And the 3rd one is Mercury.
Who's Mercury?
She is a rapper. She is underground, and I fuck with her a lot right now. So I would want to collab with her. And was it somewhere I would want to perform at?
Yeah, like your dream performance place.
Okay. So like at the point I'm at right now, like, I don't know. I'm just starting to get more performing opportunities.
Right.
So I look up to the people that I listen to. So I would want to perform at, like, it's this New York venue called, like, Baby's Alright. I would want to perform there. Like, a lot of underground artists that I like have performed there. In the city, I would want to perform at, like, I don't know, maybe the Met, like the Fillmore or the TLA or some shit like that. Because a lot of my like positive concert experiences have been there. So I would love to be there.
Like going to them, or like you performing?
No, like going to them. I never performed at like the TLA or the Fillmore or nothing like that. But like I would want to perform there.
Isn't the TLA Lounge? Or am I something completely
Is it?
The TLA Lounge, right?
It's like a little theater, John. Like, it looks like a movie theater almost out on the outside. It's like on South Street.
Oh, I've never been there. See, I'm thinking of something completely different.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? On the topic of just performing at your dream places, we want to see if you're going to be lucky today. So we have this.
Okay, I got to pull the lever.
Yep. We have this jackpot. And nobody knows this, but off camera we have everyone go around, pull the jackpot, see if they're lucky today.
I was not lucky.
Nah, you wasn't. But you have another opportunity.
All right.
Our artists always get 3 opportunities. You have 3 chances to pull for the jackpot.
All right, here go number 1.
Drum roll, please.
I'm waiting. Damn.
Damn, that was close though. I ain't gonna lie. Like 1 off.
I did 2 sevens earlier too.
You did. All right, so you're good. You got another opportunity. Drum roll one more time, y'all. Come on, get that in the roll.
Damn.
Ah. All right, it's your last one.
It's
your last one. What you want to do? You gonna think I'm be lucky?
No, honestly. We'll see.
At least you kept it a bean.
Oh my fucking God.
Gosh.
So close.
Who the 7? What am I, a cheater?
7, 7, 7.
Woo!
Yay! Lucky, woo! Because I basically got it. It was almost S7 anyway. Like, honestly.
Outside of musician, you also paint and create art. What is the parallel between your art and physical art? If there is one, how do you express yourself differently in each?
Okay. That's a good question. I think that I was saying earlier, I find like putting myself out there with my paintings and my drawings is a lot easier than with my music.
Right.
But I feel like both my paintings and my drawings are just trying to express my ideas in a physical form of some way.
Right.
And like it'd be hard to get the idea exactly the way it was in my brain to either the song or the painting that I'm doing. I feel like it's different in the way that with painting I'm still very new at making music, and painting like I've been making music my whole life, but I've been painting seriously for a longer time than I've been rapping or singing. So I feel like I have more tools to express myself in my physical art.
Do
But
you have a page where you like post your art?
I do everything on the same page. So
anybody who's also interested in art, go make sure you go follow her. Link will be in the description.
Yeah, got paintings on there. I do commissions.
You do commissions?
Yeah, I do commissions.
Who do you feel like has been your most like craziest commission that you got that just like took an X amount of hours to make?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I was doing this painting for my friend Darian for their short film Nightmare Land, and the idea that they had was so specific. Like they had such a specific idea, and that's the hardest thing with commissions is trying to execute somebody else's idea.
Right.
So I felt like I really took a really long time on that drawing, trying to execute it the way they wanted me to, because it was hard.
What is it? What was the painting?
So basically they wanted the main character. No, not the main character. They wanted themselves. So the director sitting on the edge of a bed, and then the room was dark, and then they wanted the light coming through the window. And I do more abstract, figurative painting. So getting all the perspective and shit was really hard.
Sure. I can't draw to save my fucking life. So it's cool. The most I can draw is a stick figure. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay, I gotta see your stick figure.
Yes, I used to make a book.
Okay.
When I was in grade school, I had a stick figure, but you could flip it.
Oh, and he would be move and dance and shit?
Yeah. Nah, they was fighting.
Oh.
Straight hands. Nothing else.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, we actually already asked the stoner question. We asked all of these questions.
Yes, all the questions. I feel like we've been yapping for a minute.
No. I do feel like a minute. It feel like it's been a minute, don't it?
Yeah.
Nah, but I'm vibing. You chilling?
Chilling, yeah.
So, as this next question I actually want to ask. Have you collaborated with any other artists? If so, how has it helped your artistry, and what did you take away from it?
Okay. I've collaborated with, like I said, mostly my collective, but my friend Ivory. She is also an artist in Philly, and I did Ziploc with her, which was on the first tape that I ever made on SoundCloud called Chrysalis. And that was probably the first song that I started performing myself, without Lico and Chris and everybody with me, and Ivory was on a song with me, and we recorded it at her house, and I just remember her being yeah, you don't sound like you feel it enough, you need to do it again, you really mean it. And I'm okay. So I feel like that definitely helped me a lot, that whole collaborative experience.
Yeah. I feel like that's definitely a major impact for artists when you step outside from doing with your regular friends and homies, and you meet someone else who is completely you've no idea how they would create, how they work.
Yeah.
I do that all the time. I feel like when I work in studios and I meet artists who necessarily I wouldn't even expect them to be as musically inclined as they are, and then they surprise me, and then we can have a major conversation about how this should go, or where this should be put, or how we should do this chorus, or how I think that's what I really love and how I fell in love with music was the fact that the creative process is just something that you can't take for granted anywhere else. Working with other artists and making masterpieces.
For real.
being a young new artist in the music industry, what are some things you have learned, and what is advice you can give to others who may want to pursue the same thing?
Um, I'm not sure that I'm even at the place to give advice yet. I feel like I need some advice. If you got some advice, give me some advice. But I feel like
That's
the
good, man.
most important thing, like that I've learned thus far, even in the I want to say like small Philly scene, but also like boomingly creative Philly scene that we have,
Yeah.
is just to like I think building a community is really important, but also being able to like thoroughly, wholeheartedly trust that community on a level that is not only creative but moral and personal and like genuine.
Right. Do you feel like it's a little bit different, especially being a woman in the music industry? Do you feel like it's a little bit more complicated to get yourself out there without being overly sexualized or doing too much?
Yeah, I mean, yes and no, I guess. It just it depends on what you want to do. I feel like I don't make music that sexualizes myself,
Mm-hmm.
but if I don't feel like I am getting more of like a response because I'm not. You know, I feel like it's the type of audience that you have, and like certain shit you want to listen to at certain times.
Right.
Like certain times you want to listen to Sexy Red, certain times you want to listen to some introspective shit.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, but as a woman, I just feel like as navigating the industry in a serious way, just like making people take you seriously, like
I feel like this is the era for women. Like
yeah,
this
I
is y'all
agree.
era. Like
I
literally,
agree.
y'all running the game right now.
Mainstream rap is female dominated currently, so
It's cause y'all good. So a lot of not
period.
all of, not everybody good.
Oh, they said not everybody.
You said what?
I said you said not everybody.
I gotta be honest.
I mean
I'm
that's
not gonna
fair.
lie.
That's fair.
I like a lot of the new artists, but I feel like it's I like Caribou actually, right?
Okay.
I just really got into Caribou recently, cause her beats on YouTube, fire. I don't know if I ever really
I got tap in.
tap in for
Yeah.
sure. I think we about to get on to our ending question. Is there anything else you would like to say to the audience just before, like any last words to let them know, like how, like what you're dropping, how you're feeling?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do a plug right now.
Okay.
I have a show coming up on August 7th. I'm opening for a Kai Solo and Q3 at Underground Arts. And if y'all want to pop out and hear some more of what I've been working on, I also have an EP dropping in the near future. I don't know exactly when, but if you would like to come and see what I've been doing, link in my bio at Jenna the Cosmos on Instagram and SoundCloud. Yeah.
All right. That's it.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and go subscribe. All her links will be in the description. Peace. We signing off.